After last week's episode, man, my hopes were high. E.T. turned out not to be that bad of a game. I mean, all things considered, I enjoyed playing it. The two games I played before were worse. But this game, this is it. This is the worst game I've ever played on the show so far. I have no idea why it's so bad. I mean, the Sega CD is home to some really great games, some fantastic experiences. But this is the worst. This is the worst game on the Sega CD, bar none, because I've played quite a few. And I didn't play this one. I waited. Tomcat Alley for the Sega CD. Let's find the positives. Tomcat Alley is a full-motion video jet fighter combat game. Every single sequence in this entire game is video. Everything. Even the moments where there are gameplay is just an interactive video. But unlike other games that give you some sense of control, this one gives you nothing. There is no sense of interactivity. There's no training, it just throws you straight into the mix. And because of that, it is literally impossible to play unless you have a keen interest of torturing yourself by playing this game again and again and again until you figure out exactly what you need to do. And if you pick this game up by disc alone in some flea market, you better pray that somebody actually scanned this manual and put it online, because unlike many other games, you really need this. Look, with E.T., trial and error, you may actually figure out what you need to do. With Tomcat Alley, there is no chance. So with all that aside, the story, well, it doesn't fare any better. The madman Russian colonel Alexei Povich has just flown off with 2 MiG squadrons, a couple of bombers, surface-to-air missiles, and who knows what else. It doesn't even matter what this story's about. It's crap. And you know what? If you're playing this game, or if you've played it in the past, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If there's a story in here, you're never going to know it, because the gameplay on this game is unbelievably bad. I cannot even bring myself to describe the story to you, just because I'm afraid that if I do, that knowledge might sit in your head and eat away at your brain every single night. There are a lot of full-motion video games that were released on the Sega CD, a lot, and they're not all that bad. They're a little bit quirky in their own ways, but this one, oh my god, it's like they didn't care. It's like they spent all the money on the video production and none of it, not a cent of it, on any of the gameplay. Can't even think. Ooh, okay, I got a positive, haha, alright. So this game has amazing looking sets, sorta. I mean, it kind of looks like a 90s movie, maybe like the Power Rangers set or something, but at least it looks good visually in terms of style and production. So for what it is, it's a good looking video. So positive number 1, good looking video sequences. I can't think of what a second positive is. I've been sitting here for an hour trying to think. I can't. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. The videos itself are not bad quality, but the actual acting, the story, all of that is just really weird. Keep in mind, unlike regular movies where there's a character, in this game, you're the main character. So people talk to the camera right at you, acting like you're somebody in the universe. But that's one of the problems. Your character doesn't have a voice. You don't even know what they look like. So you're pretty much just you in this weird 90s world of Top Gun wannabe ripoff that just sucks the soul out of you. Trying to really figure out what a second positive would be. I mean, there isn't one, is there? It's bad acting. I guess the music is okay? Yeah, The music in the game, positive number 2. The music for Tomcat Alley is good. I just can't. There can't be a third positive. I need to find the freaking game. There's just no way. Look, even on the back of the box, they just show you one single video sequence, but just multiple frames of that video sequence. And you wanna know why they did that? Because all the other video sequences are crap. This is amazing. I can't find anything else on this game. It's like they just made a game that nobody cared about whatsoever. The gameplay in this game is very similar to an interactive DVD movie. Things happen and you click a button at specific moments. The difference between an interactive DVD movie and this is the fact that an interactive DVD movie gives you on-screen prompts. This one doesn't. And if they do, they don't explain what those are, once again, unless you read the manual. But the problem with that is, the manual isn't descriptive enough to actually tell you what you're supposed to do. I've been locked on this first single mission forever, and it's been so difficult to pass. Okay, third positive. This game uses one CD. Think about this, okay? All right? This is important, all right? Just one disc. Now, most of these games, the ones that used a lot of visuals and stuff, used 2 discs, and that created a kind of slice in the gameplay. So you got to a midway point where the game drastically changed getting to the second disc. Games like Double Switch and Night Trap, they did this because they had 2 discs and needed you to switch. This one has 1 disc. So if you manage to complete the unbelievably unplayable single-player mission, you can do it without having to switch discs. So that's a thing. It's been a couple of hours now recording this, and I can't find a fourth positive. I mean, I've been playing the game off and on, trying to figure out exactly what would be a positive for this game. But besides the 3 other things I mentioned, which by the way are real stretches, there's barely anything here. So, okay, here's the fourth. Positive number 4. There's a sweepstakes thing on the back of this manual, okay? This is it. Use the card at the right to register your Sega CD software and get lots of cool stuff. Now I imagine this card doesn't work anymore, but if you had actually bought this game new, oh, I'm so sorry, but if you did, you could have a chance to win a $1,000 music CD collection. You would have gotten a free subscription to Sega Visions, which was their magazine that was coming out in the 90s. You would have got a hot-wired mailing list thing from Sega where they would have sent you future Sega CD offers, which would have lasted dramatically less than you would imagine. And then there's a charter membership eligibility. So, you would have been able to get membership for their soon-to-be-announced Sega CD Owners Club. Even the fourth positive's not that good, because could you imagine what a Sega CD Owners Club would have been like? 6 people and a dolphin. Never, ever, ever buy this game. The positives I listed are warnings of how bad the game is. If you ever come across it in a store, do the store a favor. Set it on fire. Destroy it. In fact, you know what? Shitty game.
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. That video game ain't gonna hurt you no more. If you don't like the way Shane treated this game, send him a message about it on Twitter today.